I heard it was Sag's birthday and we are gonna party, alright. Hey! What's going on, Sagittarius? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a phenomenal birthday season so far because what a season it is. Now, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, your shares. You're keeping this guy coming back and keeping us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. You are in for an amazing journey. Now, what I'm going to be doing this week is a tarot card reading for the week of November 29th through December 5th. Time is flying. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it, because look, I tell you, it was a day when the sun went in Sagittarius. I woke up inspired. I moved the space over. It's been cleansed. The gems are getting settled in. It is going to be a treat, Sagittarius. So much so that you probably thought I was going to be pulling 15 cards. Nope, I'm shaking it up for you. We're going to be pulling 10 cards. And of course, a surprise card, because who doesn't love a good surprise card? But what we're going to be talking is business, because this is the time. You know, whether it's you're starting up your own business, partnering up with somebody, climbing that social ladder. I'm just trying to make a mogul out of you, Sagittarius, hopefully. Yes, but that is exactly what we're going to. I'm going to be, I'll be pulling cards, and we'll be doing clarifications as need be. And in case you all were curious, because you're probably like, wait a minute, that's not Thoth's background deck. Nope, newness all around. Got a new deck, and this is the Astro Matrix Tarot deck. It's like a modern version of the Rider White deck, and very diverse. I've been enjoying using it very much so. So hopefully you'll like it that much as well. But without further ado, let's get into your first card here. That's going to be the current situation in your business venture. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius during their birthday season. Higher Self, what is the current situation going on? What is up in Sagittarius's world? Is that what we're feeling? All right. Oof. Oh, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, tricky start. That's fine. Don't panic. Don't follow my lead. Don't panic. Because with the Nine of Swords, I feel like for some of us, we are in a tough spot right now. Because the Nine of Swords is like I don't want to say that things are going bad per se, but I feel like we're in a state of anguish where, because the Nine of Swords, especially in this deck, is kind of intense with the energy that it's bringing. You know, I feel like we're in this place where something is on our brain so much that it's gotten to almost to the place where we can't even sleep. You know, even in your dreams, you know, we're seeing this person's in a graveyard here. Right, because we're not even trying to see that. You know, this is wow. Yeah, I feel like for some, if we're starting a business venture or whatever this is, something is not lining up for you here. You know, I feel like this is something maybe either it's and I hate to say this, but either things have kind of gone belly up, or it's just like something is not aligning the way that it should. Yeah, Higher Self, let's get some clarification on that. Oh man, because it's your birthday season. This is an optimistic time here, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Higher Self, could we have clarification on the current situation? What is going on yeah, okay. Oh, that's what's going on. A transformation, I see. So, got it. So, this right here, this is intense. I'm not even going to try to diminish that. With whatever you are in right now, because this could be, you know, because I'm thinking in the realms of business, what could possibly bring, this could be money's not going right. This could be maybe we don't have, maybe the plans fell through, maybe we had a partner, maybe they've changed their mind, you know, whatever this situation is, this is not, the time is ended on this thing. Whatever it is, this feels like a hard ending here. But I do feel like, and don't let Callie fool you. I know she's like, oh yes, transformation's coming. Don't let her enthusiasm turn you off, because she's just she is excited, and it's going to be tough to see the excitement. But, and you know what, that's crazy, because right now we got Mars is in Gemini right now. As far as last I checked, Mars is still in Gemini. So I feel like with this energy right now, this is getting ready to shape you into something different. You know, maybe this is a door closing here right now. And I just want to say that, this is me not making light of this, that when we're in it, that's the last thing we want to hear, is that it's going to be like, of course it's going to be better, you know, everything's going to be okay, Sagittarius, let me rub your shoulders, you know, like, come on, you know, buddy, chin up. No, feel this. If you got to feel it to heal it. So if this is something that is really, but I will say, don't let it cripple you. Don't let it get to this place of where it's running your world, where you can't even sleep, you know, where it's because Sagittarius, I'm not kidding, when I woke up on the day that the sun entered Sagittarius, it was like a light bulb went off. I mean, it was it was like the Fool. It was the Fool type of energy. And even I noticed everyone around the world, at least the people on the streets, were interacting differently. So I get this, you know, I get if you got to be in this, but there's change coming. There's transformation. This is going to be there's a great lesson. And honestly, Sagittarius, you're not the only one. This was the nature of Cancer's problem, and Cancer's in my sign. So let you know, there's transformations. I mean, I'm not kidding. Everyone has gotten some form, the death in some way, shape, or form. So it's not just you. You are not alone in this. Soul Tribe is right there with you. We are all leveling up, because this is what you brought into, this is the energy that your season brings. This is a season of expansion. So this, and this, I feel like we're getting ready to transform so that we can be ready to receive the abundance that the universe is getting ready to pour upon us. So let's find out your challenge. Higher self, what is the challenge for Sagittarius at this time? What is it that Sagittarius is facing? Yep, look at this. You got the moon in Sagittarius here, 9 of Wands. Now, this is a card of your current situation is that the challenge is to persevere. Because the 9 of Wands, yes, we've gotten some battle scars. It's been a tough one. We've been gone through the ringer, but it's persevering, you know, keeping, and maybe even finding some fresh perspective, you know, as far as like, if this is if this was like a business that failed, you know, whatever this is, it might just need to be to start anew, or it may be time to maybe just come at your dream with a different approach. You know, especially if this is something that you really don't want to let go of, and you know in your heart of hearts this is going to work. You got to curtail these things. It's just like when I do stuff with my channel, you know, because I was trapped on this little narrow thing, and I was like, this isn't going to work. Like, I got to do something. And that's what this energy is. You got to do something. This is like, and now when I was talking about with it being the moon in Sagittarius, the moon is doing the most of the time, but it's going through a lot. It's traveling through all the signs, and it's changing all the phases. Life is going to throw curveballs at you, but you Sagittarius, because this is one of your cards, you can persevere here. The challenge is going to be yourself, and just being able to rise to the occasion, which I know we're in it right now, but once you're getting out of this, I feel like it's going to breathe. There's going to be that sense of relief that's going to come from this is going to be, it'll be worth it in the long run. So just keep those spirits high. I personally like that. So I know when we're in it, it doesn't feel good, but growth, lots of growth, and an expansive one of that is coming. Now let's see where we can find some help with the situation, Sagittarius. Higher self, where can Sagittarius find some assistance with the current situation here? Yes, 7 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Cups, especially in this business realm, I feel like this is taking on a new kind of feel for me. This is about, I'm almost getting. And listen, you know, take this as it resonates. I would never say to give up on something that you want to achieve. But maybe it's not, if this is something that it keeps happening and keeps happening and keeps happening and keeps happening, it might be time to put it to bed. That, or it may just not be the time for it right now. Maybe shelve it. You know, put it on the side. Let's open ourselves up to new opportunities, because maybe that's all. Especially in your season, I feel like with this Seven of Cups, it's like, what else is out there? You know, but let's see in what ways can you expand your horizon. Maybe you're missing a skill from this thing, and this is just about going out and getting it. And I get not wanting to, you know, like, oh, I got to start fresh again. Don't think about it like that. Think about it like, oh, I'm gonna get another tool in my tool belt here. I'm gonna get to, you know, I'm gonna acquire. You're leveling up in a sense, you know. So definitely keep that in mind, you know, when we're going through this energy. This is really a good time for you. You know, I know once this is healed, I feel like you do not close yourself up to the opportunities that are coming. You know, don't give up. You know, it's an everyday battle. You know, every moment. You know, we're going through this thing. But I believe in you, Sagittarius, wholeheartedly. If anyone in the zodiac sign can do it, you know, get themselves out of a rut, Sagittarius, hands down. You know, the energy that you bring is unparalleled. So just keep that in mind. Now, let's see what are some long-term goals here. Let's see, what are some long-term goals for Sagittarius? Thank you, higher self, for this. What can oh yeah. Okay. I dig that. The Page of Swords in reverse, and let me tell you why. Now, normally the Page of Swords upright is about being true to yourself. So I feel like the long-term goal is right now we're not being. Maybe this is something here that we've told ourselves. We've built this thing up so much. We've identified with it so much, and it's. I feel like this is we've just. Here's an example. A little bit about me. I originally had a music background. And it was one of those things that it was like right around the end of high school where I was like, well, what are you going to do with your life? I was like, well, I'm good at music. Let's do that. And that right there, it was just like, I did it just because it was just something that I could do, you know, and I just kind of let it. I was like, okay, I can take on this role, you know, and not to say I wasn't passionate about it, but now look at where I'm at. I'm doing like a whole totally different thing. You know, I mean, I'm still singing to you. So it's not like to say you can still, I feel like with this dream, you can still incorporate ways in this, but maybe it's time to accept that might not be your real calling. You know, that might not be your truth. You know, let's get a little clarification on that, because that's how I am intuitively getting that. But let's get a little clarification on that, Sagittarius. Could we get some clarification on the Page of Swords? Let's see what's going on. Thank you, higher self. Let's get some, yeah, okay. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this is going to be something, it's about reestablishing that harmony in our lives. You know, I feel like there's going to be something I feel like opening yourself up to some changes, you know, and finding, because this is Jupiter and Capricorn here, and I feel like this is about, we need to realign our energies here, because clearly there's been a disconnect. Something hasn't been working for you here, and I feel like in order for you to get this where things are, you know, are starting to connect, and I feel like, you know, really find the oneness with yourself. There's some, and I know how this is, you know, this has been coming up all over the place, but I feel like there's some soul searching that needs to be done here. We need to find out what is Sagittarius's truth. You know, what really drives you. You know, when you're building your empire, when you're climbing that ladder, you know, however this looks for you, how do you look in this role, and what is this really what you want to do? Is this where you saw your life going? And if not, let's make those adjustments. You know what? Let's because that'll give us over to the next card. What are some short-term goals that Sagittarius can look forward to? Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I was trying to be fancy. I'm not ready for that yet. Let's see what short-term goals are coming for Sagittarius. Higher self. What can higher self expect? Yeah, what can Sagittarius higher self expect? No, I'm kidding. What can Sagittarius expect as far as short-term goals? Yeah. Ten of Wands in reverse. Yes. That's some short-term goals, putting this stuff behind you. You know, the Ten of Wands is, you know, shouldering this burden, you know, taking all this stuff here and, you know, and just like carrying it and just being we've gone here and now it's just like, oh, we're at the finish line. And now, you know, I feel like you've been going on this thing, and it's time to start letting some stuff go. Maybe, and really, you know, and this is just me intuitively with this. You see, he's carrying all this stuff, you know, all these things, and it's been just a battle. You know, these clothes are tattered, just been beaten up. And I do feel like, not that you don't have to let all of your dreams go. I'm not saying you drop all these wands and give up, but maybe, is there a more efficient way for us to carry these wands? Are there some wands that are just kind of extra? Because I feel like that's a short-term goal right now, is just letting some things go. And really, oh, Sagittarius, this is going to be I feel that, but also know that I am really excited for you, because this is going to be, you know what? Let me show you why. Let's figure out. Let's move on to the next card, because now we're going to talk about your strengths. Let's see what strength that Sagittarius is working with, because there's something brewing underneath here. It's a hard lesson, but it's one nonetheless. And you know what? This is nice too. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Because normally for me with the Seven of Pentacles, when she's upright, like, sure, she's got her stuff planted here, but for me, she looks awfully, not like she's excited about this per se, but I feel like she's anxious. You know, there's this nervousness or this unsettling energy with her looking at these pentacles here. It's like, are you going to grow? Can you please grow faster? Like, crap, did I plant the wrong seeds? And now I feel like this, with it being in reverse, you know, this is like that doubt of like, we're getting out of that doubt. You know, this is going to be your strength, that confidence, that knowing that, okay, I had a hard lesson here. But now, when I go at this again, I'm not going to be here where I'm panicking. Here, I'm going to be able to relax. And you know, let's get a little clarification on that. Higher self, can we clarify Sagittarius' strength? Let's get a little more clarification on the Seven of Pentacles, please. Let's see what's going on with this Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Four of Wands. Now things are looking up. Four of Wands upright. This is a card of celebration here. This is that 11-11 here. You know, I feel like we're getting ready to get to this place where some relief is coming, you know, and in a way that is, I don't even feel like you're going to see coming. This is going to get our heart back in the right place. This is Venus and Aries here, and I feel like this is going to get your heart in a place where you can feel, really almost kind of inspire you again, you know, because I do feel like with this Seven of Pentacles, because Seven of Pentacles is in reverse, with this energy, you know, once we get to this place of almost being uncomfortable with the uncertainty, because I feel like that's where we're at right now. It's just very uncertain times, you know, and that's a tricky place to be for business. But no, I feel like relief is coming, because wisdom is coming from this. You know, once you're able to brush yourself off and really have healed from this, thank you, higher self, there's relief coming from this. Now let's see, what are some weaknesses that Sagittarius might be working with at this time? Let's see what's going on. And you know, don't even look at them as weaknesses, because you're probably like, really, this wasn't enough? Well, strengths. What strengths are waiting to be discovered for Sagittarius? If you like that wording better, let's do it like that. In what ways is Sagittarius going to grow? Three of Wands. That's how you're going to grow. You're going to, and I know saying this is a weakness, it's about seeing that bigger picture. And now look, now we have something we've shined some sun on this thing, because this is an exalted card here. You got the sun in Aries here. And with this, take that. You've seen the weakness now. It's seeing that big picture. Right now we're focusing on the smaller things right now. Let's establish a new game plan. You know, because now there's some light coming in here now. Now we're popping. There's energy. The energy's starting to shift. because there's a whole world out there for you, Sagittarius, and I know that's on a general level, that's Sagittarius at a fault, appreciating that journey, that adventure, that's that getting that wanderlust, that is what we're trying to reignite in you again, because the flame never dies. It might be quelled a little bit just because of what's going on, but even if there's just a little candle flicker, know that fire can be cranked back up at any time, and that's what I'm getting with here. I feel like this is one thing it's going to be a battle, but you have all this Wands energy right here. Wands and Pentacles. There's going to be some good, we just got to redirect that energy. Now let's see what to focus on in the present, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on in the present. What does Sagittarius need to focus on in the now? Did I not say there was Wand City? Because it's Wands all day. And Page of Wands at that, upright. Now, we need to focus on, wasn't I talking about that? Kind of finding yourself again. Finding what truly defines you. And being okay with maybe being, like, if this is something like, you were aware of this thing, but it just, how do I want to put this? It's like with the Page of Wands, she's new at this. This is one of those things, but she's staying true to herself. And we're doing the presentation. Life is not going to be perfect. We may be getting ready to step on a snake. Are we going to catch this wand? But you know what? She came dressed the part. She looked that confident. She made this thing work for her. This is, we got some earth and we got some fire energy here in her chart. So we're taking that earth energy, we're grounding, we're becoming familiar in ourselves. And now we're taking all this wands and we're just doing us. We're staying true to us. And you know what? Let people judge along the way, but then you tweak it. You tweak it and you try again, and then you tweak it, but now it'll be something that really, really excites you. It'll be something that you'll be happy to get out of bed again. Yeah, that's I feel like is a good focus, that self-discovery while you're doing this healing. That's where this is going to come out of here, because yeah, there's good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's clarify a little bit more on that Page of Wands. I was debating about it. Let's do it. Higher self, could we have clarification on what Sagittarius should focus on in the now? Five of Pentacles. So maybe this thing is how things have gotten belly up. Maybe this is could be a money thing. We've been, it's gotten us where we're not feeling comfortable right now, because the Five of Pentacles is, you got these two. It could be a card of poverty, card of financial strain. We're really kind of down on our luck. But I like to say with this card, there is a light here. We need to find that safe haven. We need to get ourselves readjusted again. And I feel like the way that's going to get out of this thing, it really is, doing this next thing that you're doing it for you, and doing it. I wish I had better words for what I'm trying to describe here. But it's finding what is true to you, Sagittarius. I really don't. I'm not sure how else to put that. Let's focus, or let's move on to what you should focus on in the future. Let's move on to that. Thank you for that higher self. I do. Yeah, I won't force that. Hopefully, this is making sense for you. Higher self. What should Sagittarius focus on in the future? Five of Cups. Five of Cups upright. So right now, this guy's focused on these spilled cups here. Forget the fact that there's a whole river there, two cups behind him, but we're focused on this loss. We're so caught up in this loss right here. We don't even see everything that is around us here. There's this. And he's got this locket here. This is I get that you held this near and dear. And this is not something that, I'm not diminishing that. But you got two cups right behind you. Even if you're not ready to tackle this river, let's start with these two cups back here. Let's get Let's start some healing, and maybe start just introducing some new stuff into your life, because if you stay in this energy, nothing's going to grow. It's just going to sit here. You're going to have all this energy, and it's just going to remain untapped. And I mean, until you're ready, but I feel like, you've seen this. I've seen it. Now we can start to take some steps and start healing this thing. So let's see. Let's wrap this up, Sagittarius. What are going to be some opportunities that are coming in for you in the future? Let's see what opportunities are in store for you. Yeah, because this is not ideal feeling for birthday season, I get. But I'm hoping maybe there's so higher self. What opportunities are coming in for Sagittarius? Let's see what's going on. Good deal. Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is, and it may not seem like a big gift at first, but let this be even just like a small gift for your birthday. Eight of Swords in reverse, I feel like it's about letting go of those boundaries. Because our intuition might be feeling a little dry. These puddles of water here are supposed to represent our intuition here. And I feel like, we're in these feelings, everything's become dried up. We've sat around this. We've walled ourselves off from things. But with it being reverse, I feel like now you're starting to let some things in. Now we can start doing that healing that I was talking about. You know what? Let's switch back over. I feel like that you're getting ready to get over this thing. We are, and I really do hope that maybe with this can kind of help you start taking those steps to get back on track, because this is good. In the sense of that you are getting over that hump. That you're not because she's bound by this thing. When she's upright, this stuff is bound. The swords are walling her off, and the crow's kind of looking at her like, girl, if you're building this stuff up from yourself. And just as compassionate as I'm trying to come from this, the crow's being compassionate too, in the sense of like, this is what you've built around, and just as you've built it up, you can knock these swords down. You can knock those walls down, and we can get back to where you can get back to that fun-loving, optimistic, expansive, intelligent person that you are, Sagittarius. This is only the beginning. This is the end. I feel like you're coming to the end of the chapter, because I don't know if I pointed out on the death card here, there's an hourglass down here. And that time up top here, that's coming to an end. This hard time stuff here, it's coming to an end. And with this, opportunity is going to come and knock in. Absolutely. So a little somber, but I hope that I do hope that will, if we're in this energy, I hope that uplifted you at least a little bit to kind of help you start taking those steps towards healing, and then getting back on track, and then really start to it might seem a little it's going to be a journey for sure, but it's going to be worth it. And then you'll be able to look when you're standing when you're sitting from your throne, and from your palace, and you're just like admiring what you've built, and how, because you're like, I've elevated you to like empress level at this point. You can just kind of look back and be like, yeah, that wasn't great, but now when someone else is going through this is going to make you so compassionate. And I feel like compassion in business, that's important too. And that's I feel like that's not stressed enough. So I feel like this is going to be something you're going to bring something that little extra something to this realm. You're really going to kind of shake the norm up is what I'm feeling with this. So I'll leave it there, because I'll leave it there. So if you let's try to lift up a little bit, because if you haven't already, now I feel kind of weird even doing that, but let's subscribe, like, share. I do hope that this helped if you're going through it. And follow me on Facebook. I got all that stuff in the description box below, and I got some good news for you. So maybe this will kind of help. because what better energy that you might want to be around. I started a new channel. It's called the Chariot and Friends. And this is, I initially started it for people if you had Cancer or anywhere in your placement. And so check your, when you're checking your moon, check your rising, check to see, or check whatever. See if you got any Cancer placement, because that's what the channel is primarily for. But if you just need to be in some nurturing energy right now, Cancers are like, listen, trust this Cancer. You're in a safe space, and then imagine on a channel that just surrounded just Cancerian energy, you're gonna get all the love, Sagittarius, and we're gonna, because we feel this stuff. We feel it, and we want to help you. We want to help lift you up. So check that out if that's something that you're interested in. Let's get your surprise card because I can get you out of here. This is what I was talking about when I had you in your palace and you were looking back and like, look at me. That's Knight of Cups upright right here. Look at you. You've gone through a journey. You went through this, and now you're coming back. You're coming back from this long journey, and you can show everyone. Because maybe you've even had people seeing you down, and I was like, oh, Sagittarius is not doing good right now. Oh, I know, I heard. Now you can come back, all the haters that were doing all of that gossiping and whatnot, you can be like, yo, check me out. Look at me, and not even in like a braggadocious kind of way, but just like as a, look at this, like I did it. Like I strive, not only have you succeeded, but now you're ushering in something. You're bringing something with that. Like, y'all, I acquired this skill, and I'm about to change it. I'm about to change this game up. So go do just that, Sagittarius. Heal, and then let's change the game up. Yeah, I do. I hope if we're in this, I hope that resonated with you. That there are great times coming. So stay safe out there. Keep raising that vibration. I'm going to be there to help raise yours, and then let's get back out there, raise that vibration, and I will catch you on the next one later.